Now, the elections in Sudan was just one of the issues addressed by African Union Chairman Jean Ping during a recent visit to Washington. He also discussed how global challenges such as terrorism and piracy have led to the forging of international relationships. Chairman Ping and U.S. Ambassador to the African Union, Michael Battle, faced a barrage of questions from reporters, ranging from the nature of the AU-U.S. partnership to elections on the continent. Chairman Ping says elections in Africa continue to be challenging, but progress is being made. In Sudan, where incumbent President Omar al-Bashir won by a landslide, Chairman Ping says the mere fact that the election took place with relatively little violence is significant.
When problem was faced, they tried to bring solutions. For instance, it was said that the election will take place in 3 days. They see the difficulties on the field. They have extended the elections in 5 days. So if you take all these things into consideration, you will see that the challenges faced by Sudan and African Union and the African countries in organizing elections in Sudan is globally a success.
Ambassador Battle says that concerns over the fairness of the elections will be examined.
The African Union has already called for, in May, a meeting in Addis Ababa where the U.S. and others around the world will be represented to do a comprehensive review and analysis of the elections. And I think at the end of the day, the world community will be very, very pleased with the fact that the comprehensive peace agreement is moving forward exceedingly well.
Chairman Ping says the AU is steadfast in promoting democracy, human rights and good governance. He says challenges occur when presidents try to change the constitution or to extend their own term limits. And Ping says the AU warned Niger's President Mamadou Tanja his actions could force him from office.
We told them, we knew that there are echo. So they didn't listen to us. The result that he was obliged to quit himself. But also in the same time, we say there is no good coup d'etat or bad coup d'etat. That's why we have condemned also the coup d'etat in Niger. But we told them that if you keep the promises of going to elections on time, bringing back the democracy, we are ready to accompany you.
Where countries have followed the AU's guidance, results have been positive, says Chairman Ping, citing Guinea-Conakry. He says after a turbulent time following the death of longtime leader Lansana Conté and military takeover by Musa Dadis Camara, peace has returned under acting President Sakuba Konate.
With the military, you never be sure. You know what happened in Guinea. They changed their mind suddenly. That's why we decided to put ultimatum on Guinea, sanction them, trial them. The result is what you see today. They are moving toward a good direction with Sakuba.
Ambassador Battle says that bilateral relations between the U.S. and certain African countries is ongoing, but the new U.S.-AU partnership is to address broader issues.
There are some transnational issues that supersede boundaries. Drug trafficking, trafficking persons, climate control, food security, and other issues that do not stop at a boundary. And the only legitimately elected voice to speak for the entire continent is the African Union Commission. So that's why we have related to the Commission, and that's why he's here.
Now, Mr. Ping also reiterated the importance of AFRICOM, the U.S. Military Command for Africa, which he says has been effective in fighting terrorism and trafficking in places like Somalia and Mauritania.